Hey everyone, Aparna here. Today I wanted to review this watercolor palette that I bought from TEMU, and you must have seen my previous video on my TEMU hauls. This is one of them. This product is one of them. I will link those videos in my bio here, so you can check it out in case you haven't seen it. So I'm really excited about this palette because the first thing that got my attention was, look how slim it is. It is so slim, it is so thin, and I'll show you the one that I have with me, the one that I carry with me all around. This one is a wooden palette which I bought from Amazon long time ago, and this is my favorite one. I have all the Winsor and Newton colors in here, couple of Daniel Smiths. So this one is all the professional grade colors, watercolors that I have. I have them here. I have a little bit of a gouache going on. It's quite big, it's quite convenient, and my favorite. It still remains my favorite. However, look at the size, the depth of these two palettes. Let me just move the painting here. Can you just see this? Look how thin this is. This is actually equivalent to one side of this palette. Look at that. And this is what really caught my attention. Like this one has, the wooden one has 25 wells in here, if I'm not wrong, and I added some more colors here, so it sort of made it around 29 colors, which I don't know why I have it. I have them, don't really use all of them, but I really love these colors, and I love colors. If you have been in my channel, that you will know I love colors, the more the better. So this one, on the other hand, is smaller, thinner. Just look how small it is, smaller than the wooden one, yet this one has 24 wells, and believe me, the wells are quite deep. I mean, might be similar to this one, the same size, I don't know, but it works perfectly well for a person like me. As you know, I don't really go out and paint a lot. Going out for me is mostly going to cafeterias, malls, coffee shops, and maximum going out is parks, because it's very hot here, so we don't really step out a lot. But this is a very, very convenient palette. Smaller palettes for me is generally, they are very convenient because we do go out traveling, and during travels I definitely like carrying smaller items with me. Now this one is really lovely. Let me just remove the wooden one for now, and I'm going to explain what all I can do with this one. Now this palette is small, it's sturdy in the sense that it doesn't flip open very easily, so you have to pull it. Yeah, you have to make a slight effort, which is very nice. And the good thing about this is that these wells are built-in wells. So unlike the wooden one, where you actually have a tiny watercolor palette inside, these ones are their own watercolor palettes. So what used to happen is, whenever this used to fall, or even keeping on the table or something like that, you'd flip it over, these wells used to come out. Now it's not exactly happening right now, is because these colors have sort of stuck the wells inside. So yeah, I'm quite okay with that, but they used to come out, and they still come out sometimes when they fall from my hand, but right now it's all right. But this one, there is no chance of anything coming out, and this is really very, very convenient and really nice. I did make this painting today, this one, and I was trying to use my travel brushes, which I always keep in my travel kit. So when I say travel kit, it means materials and art supplies that I carry outside. So outside can be anything from a trip to the park, to the mall, in a cafe, or it can be traveling abroad. We do travel a couple of times in a year for vacations to go and meet our family members, and that entails traveling for me. So when I say travel pouch, that's what I mean. So yep, from traveling abroad to traveling to my next door coffee house, this is what I carry with me, or these are the supplies that I'm going to show you today. I carry with me all the time. So, oh, I sort of transgressed. What was I talking about? Yeah, I was talking about the palettes. So, I apologize. Anyway, back to the palette. This is so nice. This one doesn't come out. This is strong. When it closes, yep, it's locked. And the magnets are really strong here, and the pin here is so far it's quite good. It's quite good. How this works is, I believe this is like a pin, a long pin or a nail, which has a head in one side, on one side, but does not have it on the other side. So the issue that I can see that can happen here, I think I spoke about it in the previous video as well, that in due course of time, the more I keep opening and closing it, there is a possibility that this pin is going to come out, because I have the similar mechanism working on my hair clip, and yeah, I use my hair clips almost every day. So I'm opening and closing, and this pin tends to come out, and if I'm not able to put it back in, it sort of breaks, or it just gets lost. So that is the only issue that I see with this. However, it looks good to me right now. It looks very strong. It looks very sturdy. So I'm hoping this is going to work really well for me. And the best part I realized is that because it is so thin and not flimsy at all, I can actually carry this along with just a couple of other art items, and I am done. I can travel. Not only can I travel abroad whenever I am going for my vacation, but I can actually carry this in my purse, even in my jeans. I put this in my jeans back pocket, and this fit surprisingly, whereas the wooden one does not fit, and this does. I am pretty sure I'm not going to do that. I will not be keeping a watercolor palette in my jeans pocket, but I can absolutely see this going in my coat pocket or a jacket pocket, because that is absolutely doable. If I have a small sketchbook, which I have, like this one. This product I bought from Shein, if I'm not wrong, but this is so small, this can go in my pocket. I have another one. This is another TEMU haul, from TEMU haul. This is a beautiful A6 size a sketchbook. This can also go in my pocket. I don't know whether I'm going to do that or not, but it was just a suggestion in case you are interested. This can be done. You can have one watercolor brush pen and a palette and a sketchbook, and there you have it. Of course, you do need a small tissue paper. There you have it. You're done. Isn't that absolutely wonderful? This just makes things so much easier not only for during the traveling times, but also at home. If you really want to sort of just create, you don't want to take out all your art supplies and you feel little overwhelmed by the amount of colors that you have, or if you have a bigger watercolor palette with you and you don't really feel like taking the whole thing out, then these small palettes are not bad at all. But I will say this, that it was not exactly a necessity. Not necessary. It wasn't necessary for me to buy this. Oops, sorry about that. No, it really wasn't a necessity. I bought it because I haven't hauled a lot of stuff recently. So I felt like buying, I felt like I wanted to try something else. And that was the reason I bought it. But I still feel I could have done without it. I have always loved, this is the smallest one, second smallest one that I have. And yeah, I was doing perfectly well with this. And I still love this. I love this. So this was not a necessary buy. So what do I say? I'm trying to justify my buying here. I loved it. How do I deny that? I loved it, and water palettes, according to me, never go waste. But yes, come to think of it, is there anything called a perfect water palette? Watercolor palette? Do you think so? Do you think there exists anything called a perfect watercolor palette? I don't think so. I really don't think so. We just love how these are created. They are different, they are cute, they are adorable, they are workable, and they are convenient. And I think based on convenience and yeah, just look at the number of colors I get to keep with me when I have this one, and it is convenient, and I think I bought it because of that. And or maybe I bought it because I wanted to try something different. But I will definitely say that this is not a necessary buy. Just use what you have at home, but it's pretty convenient to carry it outside. If you are a person who loves to go out, then go out and paint, or sketch, then I think this is worth a try. It is worth a try. I have to give this palette some more time to understand about the pin, how well it will hold. So yeah, that's a challenge, and I think that happens with any product that you buy. But I really loved it, and I think I'm going to use it, I'm going to enjoy it, and no regrets really buying it. And what I was really excited about is this, a small watercolor palette, sorry, I mean a small watercolor journal. I use these two watercolor brush pens, and this is a little bit thicker, and this one is pointy tip one. Very old supplies that I have, but this is what I use when I'm stepping out. I use a rubber, an eraser, a mechanical pencil. However, I'm realizing the more I'm sketching at home, I'm not really using pencils and erasers. I am, but it's becoming lesser and lesser for me. So that's kind of exciting because then I can carry lesser supplies. I use a fine liner pen with me. So basically, if I want to go out and I want to carry a minimum art supply, then this is it. And I'm done. I don't even have to carry something this thick. I can just use a tissue paper. And if I'm going to a cafeteria or a coffee shop, I can use a tissue paper that they provide in there. Or if I just want to carry my own stuff, there you have it. I can just put a rubber band, or better will be if I have an elastic band, a little bit wider one. But look at this, I'm done. I'm done. And the best part is that I can keep this setup. Well, this of course keeps coming down because of this thing, and look, you're done. Look how convenient this looks. I can just keep it here. Look. And what I really liked about this is this setup. I can keep it not only in my purse, but I can keep it in my sitting room. I can keep it next to my bed. Well, I don't really prefer this, but if you want to keep a small setup in your kitchen, well, here you have it. Small, tidy, convenient way of carrying and keeping your art supplies next to you so that you can have fun the moment you feel like wanting to create something. Now, once this handmade sketchbook gets over, I made this with a lot of effort, but yeah, not planning to do it anymore. But once this is over, I'm going to use this one. This is an A6 size, and look at this. This comes with a band. Look how convenient this is. So what I can do is I can just put it in the middle, put my water palette here, 2 brushes and a pen. And like I said, I can even adjust a pencil, mechanical pencil, and a mechanical pencil eraser. And look at this, I'm done. I'm done. And I will show you what I generally carry with me. Let me just move these around. This is the pouch. Before I go ahead, this is a kind of watercolor swatch that I made for this one. I can just keep it next to it. I can keep it inside a sketchbook journal, or I can just keep it with it. Now, this is what I carry when I am carrying this pouch. Now, this is a new edition. Again, I bought this from TEMU, and just a new edition. I'm keeping it with me. Most likely when I go out, I will not be carrying this one. I keep this current setup in my sitting room, so whenever I feel like drawing something, sketching something, painting something, I just I've actually started gradually using this. So I keep it here for now. I'm going to keep it aside. So look at this big bag. This has a water spray. Yeah, I can actually keep the water spray here. Look at this. Look how convenient this is. So I generally keep all these supplies in here, in this. Now, in this pouch, this is what is the biggest item in here, and this one, as I said, is equivalent to having 2 of these transparent watercolor palettes. So this goes here. I close it in here, and I carry a number of pens with me, even if I'm carrying these ones. So this becomes like a whole pouch, which I'm carrying with me. And when I think of these two things being compared, then of course I'll prefer this one more. And now that I'm using pencil and eraser, I've not using them much. So this is all that I need. This is very convenient. This pouch is from Derwent. Absolutely very, very convenient to keep everything together, and I don't mind keeping this entire lot here. You know what? Let me see if I can do that. Can you actually see me? Can you see the whole thing? I'm going to do that. Let's see. Let me remove everything from here. Things that I don't really need. I might need a white jelly pen though. This is what happens when you carry a lot of stuff. Then it becomes difficult to decide. You just want everything, and that is how your the number of item increases. So I'm going to put these here. So let's say I carry pencil and an eraser as well. These two brushes are a bit longer. If I take this out, now what I'm thinking is, just look how many items I have. If I want to carry less, let's see if I can put this inside. Will this fit? Oh my god, that fit. I can keep this water spray here. Now look at this. Now, isn't this absolutely wonderful? Yes, look. Now the benefit of this pouch is that you have everything safe inside, so it's not touching anything else that is there in your packet. What I meant was in your purse or in your handbag or wherever you think of keeping, wherever you are planning to keep your stuff. So this thing, I think, protects it, because in purses sometimes if you have a gel that leaks, or a child throwing water, or just your maybe your lip balm or your lipstick, or things happen, isn't it? Things spill inside a purse. So I have faced it. I have faced couple of times that things going wrong, things being spilling. So yes, this is another option, and look how convenient this is. And if I don't want to carry this whole thing, ideally the size is more or less the same if I carry all the items on a sketchbook like I had done previously. But it is so convenient. I just wanted to show you that how convenient it is. And yeah, I think I love this palette, but I will sincerely suggest that if you guys already have something with you, please use it up, and don't just buy because you can just see people buying, or you just saw me buying. So if you really feel the necessity of buying it, then please go ahead and do that. And of course, if your heart desires, what can I say? That will be absolutely up to you. If you want to give it a try to this product, I mean, if you want to try out this product, go ahead, do it, have loads of fun, and use them. I have tons of Winsor & Newton Cotman colors, so I am planning to keep these with me. I want to use them up, and that is the reason why I'm not buying colors as of now, watercolors, because I really want to finish. And I am practicing. I practice watercolor every day. I enjoy painting them with them. So yeah, I'm going to use them. I'm genuinely going to use this palette. And but again, like I said, it was not a necessity, but yeah, here I am. I bought it, so, and I'm going to use it. So yeah, the month of October is coming. Next couple of months are going to be very nice and pleasant here, so I am looking forward to stepping out more. And hopefully I'll be able to go to places where I can have some fun, sit, sketch, have some coffee, and create more happiness for myself. Really, that's the main point in buying stuff, buying art supplies, and using them, isn't it? Use your art supplies, guys. They need to be used. They are not decorative pieces. Do not worry about what happens in the end. Don't focus on the end product. The more you show up, you are bound to get better at your art. And what is important is that you stay focused on the joy part of it. the creating part of it, the process. Learn to enjoy the process and have loads of fun with whatever art supplies you have. Manipulate your situation a bit, see what works for you, with you along your journey. Cut your pages smaller if you think they are too big. If you feel they are too intimidating for you, cut them and make them into small sketchbooks like I did. Or if you have something else, if you have a smaller watercolor palette, if you want to make your own palette, do that, explore, have fun, enjoy the process. But do use up your art supplies, because they do come with an expiry date, which is generally not highlighted anywhere, but they do get bad. And especially if you are in a warm, humid, hot weather climate situation, then things will go bad. So don't preserve your art materials. You bought them because you wanted to use them, because you want to create beautiful memories, and you should go ahead and do that. Check, open your art supplies cupboard, wherever you have kept them, have some fun, search what all things you haven't used, or what you intend to do with them. And yeah, just change certain things, and maybe you will find a new found item out there. Maybe you'll find an art supply that you haven't used for a long time, maybe something that you forgot you even had it with you. Now, won't that be absolutely amazing to sort of find it all over again, right? It's like a treasure hunt. Our art cupboards are like treasure hunts, isn't it? So have lots of fun, guys. If you really want to try this, go ahead, try it. I bought it, so I definitely am not judging anyone else. Buy it. It is cheap, but because it is cheap, you do need to always keep in mind that especially for art supplies, you get what you pay for. So keep your expectations as low as possible, and explore a bit if you feel like doing it. If not, perfectly all right. Just use up whatever you have, and have fun. So yeah, I hope this video helped you in some way or the other. I am really excited. If I really think this is going to work out for me, I might be using it for my travels in December, when I go and meet my family members. Who knows, maybe this is all I'm going to carry. Something new, right? Who knows? I'll have to see how it goes. And yeah, keep creating, guys. Have fun, enjoy with your art supplies, and enjoy what you are buying. If you have bought it, don't have any regrets. You have done it, you have bought it. And either, if you have an opportunity to return it, return your art supply. If not, then just go ahead with an open heart, and have fun. Have a brilliant time. Have a fantastic time with your art supplies. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to have lots of fun with whatever I have bought. And I'm looking forward to create memories, really. Art is about creating memories. It's not always about creating masterpieces in the end. That's my opinion anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if yes, then please do like, share, subscribe. And until next time, stay happy and stay creative. Bye bye.